Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Alright, so I have some questions here for you.
Okay.
So first off, tell me about your education.
I graduated from high school at Etobicoke School of the Arts for drama. I was accepted into Ryerson for theatre. I'm now enrolled at the George Brown College for Behavioral Science Technology. And I went to New York for a small acting troupe session a couple years ago.
Terrific. Do you have any experience with adults with developmental disabilities? And if so, what are they?
Yeah, I volunteered at KMH a while ago. After I came back from New York, I set up my own theatre troupe, so we would kind of integrate them as much as we can into some of our productions.
Sure.
I worked at a drama program for the Sarah Elizabeth Foundation in Vaughan, and my best friend personally has a child with mild autism, which I've helped be a caregiver for since he was born, and he's now 4.
Terrific. So where do you want to be 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I hope to improve my knowledge of the behavioral science and hopefully generate enough buzz around it as well to help as many people as I can. Maybe start my own organization that way and try and get as many foundations as possible and reach as many people as we can.
Awesome. All right. What are your top 3 greatest skills or strengths?
I think I'm very outgoing as a person. With that, I love including more people in all of the work. I think my background in more the arts helps me a lot to get people out of their shell, whether it's with music or drama or art. And I work very well with others. I'm a team player for sure.
Awesome. So what are your developmental needs or limitations?
I think right now it's just getting set up into the job that I'm the best at. I'm still learning, but I think I'm really intrigued in this process. So the more I learn, the better I'll find myself appropriate for whatever kind of job I work well at.
Right, okay. So why do you wish to leave your current employer?
I haven't been working for a while personally. Before that, I was working in hospitality, and as much as I love pleasing people that way and making people happy, I think to go a step above that is to really cater to people that need it, and help people with developmental disabilities and people with mental health, and really pursue that kind of care.
Terrific. In your capacity as a behavior consultant working with adults with developmental disabilities, you'll be interacting with other professionals on a multidisciplinary team in order to meet the needs of your clients. So what components do you feel are essential in ensuring effective teamwork?
I think having respect for each other in all of our fields coming together. Just finding that common ground of respect, knowing each other's knowledge and what they're best fit for, and then absolutely coming together with a compromise and keeping the integrity of the client at the very base of the part of the process, keeping their best interests at hand.
Right. So that's very right. That's very important. Tell me about a time that you had a disagreement or conflict with a colleague or supervisor. What steps did you take to solve this dispute, and what did you learn from this experience ultimately?
Before I was very opinionated, and I wanted to fix the problems head on by myself. I would normally try and solve it just based on how I thought. So that would butt heads with a lot of other people if they had their way, particularly in this one incident when somebody else had something to share. So yeah, definitely understanding that I need to listen to other people's opinions as well, and then finding that common ground and that compromise where I did learn is definitely a necessity in fixing the problems, because you all come from different backgrounds and you have different strengths. So
of course. If I were to ask your colleagues about your work ethic, what would they say?
I think a team player, absolutely. Always trying to make people happy, genuinely caring for the work and the environment that I'm in, and doing it as the best I can.
Terrific. If a client informs you of an incident where they've been sexually or physically abused, what steps would you take to handle this situation appropriately?
I would gather as much evidence as I could, as they were willing to give me. Keep their integrity and their dignity, number one. Include as many different parties as I was allowed or that was necessary, and keep them in the driver's seat of where they want to go and how they want to do this, maintaining the fact that they have their own rights and making sure that they know what they're capable of and what their ability is to pursue whatever they would want to do in terms of what has happened.
Right, okay. And finally, tell me what leadership qualities you possess and what you think these qualities, and how you think these qualities can enhance our organization.
I'm a go-getter, absolutely. I don't like doing nothing. I always like doing something. And I work very well with people who like to aspire to do something for the better. I want to push for the limits and make as much as I can out of every situation. So if I was a part of this organization, I think I would help it develop as big and as powerful as it can be and reach as many people as we can.
Terrific. So, before we finish off, do you have any questions for me?
I think I'm okay. If you see anything else that you'd like to talk about, definitely let me know. Absolutely. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Well, I think you would be a perfect candidate, so thank you so much.
Thank you.